Hey guys, it's your favorite AU comm majors, Kaylee,
and Brooklyn.
and today we'll be talking about The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, which we finally finished. Just a heads up, there's going to be some major spoilers ahead. We're going to be kind of discussing everything we thought about the book, characters, plots, plot twists, etc., so on and so forth. So,
all right, that was your one and only warning. If you don't want to be spoiled, leave now. Turn back or forever be ruined.
All right. So, what predictions did you have last time? Or what predictions did you develop since the last time? And then, were you right?
You know what? That's such a great question because it's been a little while since we filmed the first episode. And I was sitting here, I was like, what did I think was going to happen? Like, now that I already know what happened, it's kind of hard for me to remember, what my guess was the first time. I do remember that I guessed it was going to be like enemies to lovers with the prince. Because I was like, oh yeah, that's the title of the book. Let me just say, I still hate him. I'll probably always be a hater. I'm sorry. I'm a hater. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
D1 Cardin hater.
Yes. Yes. If there's no Cardin haters, I'm not here anymore. Like, I will be the number one hater of all time forever. Put me in the Hall of Fame of haters. Like, so I really am glad they didn't too much explore that romantic element.
Yeah.
Because that is what I was least looking forward to. I was like, I don't need to see that. I'm okay. But speaking of romantic elements, I did guess that...
Locke?
Yes, I did guess that Locke... Sorry, my voice cracked. I did guess that Locke and Jude were going to have like a little thing going on because I saw the vibes when like everybody else was bullying her, but I mean, he wasn't sticking up for her, but he wasn't bullying her. So I was like, hold on, you're not picking on her. Do you like her a little bit? Like, I saw what was kind of happening there.
She was like, he's different.
Yeah, she was like, he's not sticking up for me, but at least he's not being mean to me. Girl, stand up. Immediately stand up.
And she did stand up.
She did.
Oh, yeah.
It took a minute, but shout out to her because she did it.
Shout out to Jude.
Exactly, Jude. You're my day one.
Never let a man get her down. Taryn, on the other hand.
Girl, don't make me mad.
I got a bone to pick. Are you a Taryn hater too?
I am.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't start off as a Taryn hater.
Me neither.
But there's just, I don't know. Eventually, there were just certain things you can't let it slide.
Because why would you choose a man over your family? Over your twin sister?
Over your identical... Aren't they
yeah, they're identical
your
twins.
Your identical twin sister. How could you do that?
And a man, mind you, that still wants her sister. Mm-hmm. And had literally told her he would not be loyal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, at a certain point, I think Taryn just needs someone to knock her on the head and be like, hey, girl, are you okay up there? Like, I will say, when you think about the fact that they're identical sisters, it is very insane that Locke was, like, locked in with both of them. Like,
right.
That's not crazy.
And the way that Maddox said, like, he doesn't deserve either of you, but, do what you want.
You know what? And I'm going to say this. I know I kind of disagreed in the first episode. I was like, he killed their parents, blah, 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 whatever. I like Maddox.
He's a good father figure, minus the murder.
Minus the murder. If you can overlook the murder, he's good. Like, he's just a great dad.
He's plotting and scheming politically, but it's not personal.
Exactly.
Everyone is,
Exactly.
All of his kids are, except for Vivi. She just wants out.
She did, yeah.
Vivi needs to stop lying to that girl.
That's so funny to me how she genuinely, like, she just is there. Like, she just want to go live her life. She does not care about anything going on in the land of fairy. Like, and I love that for her.
You know what?
Independent queen, truly.
Pull off. She needs to stop lying to her girlfriend, though.
Pull off.
She's stressing me out so bad.
But you know what? is it truly lying or is it just bending the truth a
Yeah,
little
because
bit?
she literally can't lie. Like, none
Mhm.
of them can.
Like, it's just a little bendy. Like,
Oh. When Jude got the anti-compulsion enchantment, gagged. What was his face? Valerian? I'm glad he's dead.
and you know what? Oh, speaking of dead people. Okay, you know what? Let me not skip directly to the end. I was about to be like, speaking of dead people, like, what do you mean? An entire bloodline dang near was killed off. Hang on.
Yeah.
Going too far. Let's back up just a little bit.
The only ones left, Carden and Oak.
And hold on, can we talk about that plot twist for a second?
Literally.
Like, were you shocked too, or was it just me? Because I was like, wait, that he not the daddy? Wait a minute.
She's not the mama
She's
either.
not the right. I was
just-
like, she's not the mom. They're not the parents.
No, I'm a little confused because like they said that Oriana, like, basically she pretended that she was with child with Oak.
Yeah.
But how would she do that if he was already born when she was she and
Started.
Matic courting when he was born
And
already?
yeah.
I don't know.
The timeline is a little bit confusing.
little
when you
confusing.
put it that way. Because I'm like, yeah, no, I never
Yeah.
even thought about it like that.
That's like the one thing where it's like, I'm sorry, Miss Black, but you did not wrap that up neat with a bow.
Little bit of a plot hole there. Love you. Great writing.
Right.
Little bit of a plot hole.
Tiny plot hole.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an explanation, but it's just like, because I thought Oriana was still like with the High King,
Yeah.
because she met Liriope that way, because they were both consorts of Eldred.
Can I make a little bit of an admission?
Mm-hmm.
When I read Consort, I was like, what? Like, what are we talking about? What is that? Oh. Okay. That's my admission. I'm not illiterate. I was just ill-informed.
You
That's
know,
the word of the day.
Not
Ill-informed.
everyone watches the historical dramas with the kings and the queens and stuff, you know?
You know what? A little bit of a side tangent there.
Mhm.
Recently, I've been getting into the Korean versions of that, like the K-drama version.
I love K-dramas.
I'm such a K-drama girly, and like, I think it was on TikTok, and I saw like a clip of one, and it was like, yeah, the historical drama, like period piece, and I was like, let me go find that. So I can't even remember what it was called, but I put it on my watch list, and I need to circle back to that. So
Yeah.
sorry for that sidebar, but
It takes me forever to get through that. Like, I'll like watch an episode every couple months or something.
because they're so long.
Yeah.
It's like 40 minutes per episode, and there's like 40 episodes.
Right.
Now, I do feel like we need to bring that back, especially in like American shows,
Mhm.
because this waiting years for a season with 8 episodes.
Right. 8 episodes, and they're not even, half the time they're not even 30 to 40 minutes. They'll be like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like 20-minute episodes. They were pumping that out in a week. Back in the day.
Exactly. Back in the day, this would never slide. Like,
Mm-mm.
anyway, so my note to Hollywood and the television industry is to lock in.
Lock in.
Immediately lock back in.
Starting with adapt this, but not in a crappy way. Adapt it well.
Exactly. And in fact, if you're going to make an adaptation, don't make it a movie. Make it a show.
Yes. Make it a show like they did with the, what was it called? Shadow and Bones. It was
Mm-hmm.
the Leigh Bardugo.
Yeah.
I heard that they kind of butchered that a little bit. But, you know,
And speaking of making books shows, am I crazy? Are they making A Court of Thorns and Roses?
I heard that. I don't know who's asking for. Well, you know what? Probably the fans.
was
There
it?
are a lot of fans.
Yeah. And there was something else too that was very popular on Book Talk. Like the
Yeah.
girls were going crazy for it.
Was it 4th?
Yep.
Is it getting an adaptation already?
Yep,
That's
it was.
crazy.
I was like, what was it? It's something. It was Fourth Wing. Yeah.
I have a bone to pick with Fourth Wing.
Do you really?
I do, because I was fighting for my life on an art project, and I was like, I'll listen to a random audiobook. It was free. It was like open for me to like check out on Libby. So I was like, okay. I'm not even gonna get into it. We should do that next so that I can
You could have your bone to pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we definitely have to put that on the list, because if I had $1 for every time, no, not $1. If I had a nickel, no, if I had a penny, if I had like the smallest coin you can have, if I had a penny for every time somebody was like, hey, you need to read Fourth Wing, I would be rich. I'd be Jeff Bezos billionaire right now.
Because I thought the understanding was like, it's not the worst thing out there, but it's like not popular because it's. But everyone I talked to was like, it's so good, and I'm like,
dude, that's literally like everybody's like, oh, you haven't read it? You need to read it. It's so amazing. It's the best book ever. If I read this book, Kaylee, if I read this book and it's not the best thing since sliced bread, like if I don't feel like the universe itself has gifted me this book,
I'm telling you, they're glazing it. They're glazing it so hard. I'm like, the bar must be in hell for like the people that read this type of stuff.
I'm literally like, okay, well now we have to read it because I need to know. Now I need to, like everybody else says it's really good. My awesome co-host says it's not all that.
Maybe I'm being over dramatic, but you know, like,
okay,
it pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna be like, maybe you're just too advanced, you know.
Maybe I have such a giga brain, you know. That
That's so funny. No, when you said that, have you seen the movie Home with like the alien?
Yes, I love that movie.
The big brain. That's what I thought about.
I need a shushing stick.
Me too. Let's normalize, as a society, let's normalize having shushing sticks.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's bring that back. And not just for kids.
Pass one out to each member of Congress, as a matter of fact.
I like the way you think. You know what? You do have a big brain. I like the way you think.
I hide it behind my hair.
I just fully like breathed into the mic with that laugh. Sorry, guys. My bad. A little bit of ASMR.
The amount of my laughs that I had to edit in the first episode.
It was bad.
I had to take out like the peak parts of this sound because and literally when I stopped it and was replaying it, it was the worst sound I've ever heard, dude. It was
no. You're so funny for that. Okay, sorry, we got off topic.
Locking in.
Reel it back in. Okay, so what were some predictions that you had?
I kind of forgot that the whole like family murder thing happened like halfway through the book.
Yeah.
I thought it was towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
It was like, and I realized it you know, it starts with like book 1 and then in the middle, there's a thing where it says book 2 and I was like, book 2.
You were like, wait a minute.
It's like there's 2 whole different parts of the story. There's like the first half, it's like everything leading up to that, and then the second half is like the aftermath.
Yeah.
And I will say, yeah, the romance between Jude and Carden is not romantic at all. And I feel like it's on purpose. I feel like it's setting up for it to become better in the next book because it changes in the next book.
Well, then let's just wrap this up right here.
Yeah.
No need to read a sequel. I hate him. I don't think he deserves love or happiness.
I want to read the side story about Lord Roybin because he's interesting. And if I remember correctly, Holly Black has either a series of side stories or a complete side story about him.
Yeah. I just saw like a little, I don't know, float.
A dust.
Yeah. Dust particle. It's a little dusty in the studio, guys. No, I'm just kidding. Let's cut that out for sure. But yeah, no. So my thoughts on, I still don't like Oriana. My opinion will probably never change.
Yeah.
Not to be stubborn. I just don't like her. Oak. Oh, wait. hold on. Let's go to my favorite thing. Okay, so we find out Oak is actually not their child.
Mm-hmm.
My immediate thought was, dang, they just keep adopting people, you know?
Literally.
Whole family.
Like, there's one child in that family that actually is blood related.
Yeah. But I really love the fact that they treat them all the same.
Yeah.
I was really... There's a part in the book where, like, Jude is talking about how as a baby, Oak, like, compelled her to do things.
Oh, yeah, to slap herself. And she's still defending him and, like, making sure he doesn't get, like,
that is
manipulated
such
or snatched.
Big sister energy.
Yes, dude.
I was like, oh my gosh, like the fact that she never even, I mean, yeah, he was a kid, he didn't know better.
Yeah.
But she never felt any type of way about that. She never like sought out a punishment for him or anything. She just let it slide.
She's like, you know, we're going to make sure he gets to the human world, gets raised to be normal and at least somewhat kind.
Yeah. Wow. Jude, I love you. Never change, girl. Never change. Her. Like, she was great. I don't know why that was just like, you know what? That's a big sister right there.
Yeah.
That's a big sister. Like,
Taryn would never.
Would never. Choosing a man over your family. And it's a man that's not even a good man.
Yeah. I'm like I know. Because, like, you know, Jude chose, you know, like, being clever, being strong, being good at fighting and espionage as a way to defend herself, as a way to survive in the world. Mm-hmm. And so everyone has different ways. And, you know, Taryn, she wanted to choose the softer, the easier route to, like, get married, be, like, a human consort or whatever. And that's cool.
I love that for her.
But what's not cool is choosing Locke, double-crossing your sister with him, and he doesn't even like you that much. That's not cool, Taryn.
Like, girl, like...
You can choose a man, but choose another man.
Any other one. There's a lot. I'm sure they'd be willing to jump at my girl. But you chose that one? Out of all men. Like, again, like you said, I'm not knocking her choices. We all make choices in life and in Fairyland. But...
Hers was a bad one.
Hers was a bad one. It was a bad choice. Girl, choose better. Make better choices. This is a note to all the fictional and non-fictional ladies out there. Choose better men. Like, and don't choose a man over your family. Also, unless your family's awful, but hers wasn't.
Right. Like, hers, you know, her parents were murdered. But Taryn didn't even care about that. She wasn't even like, you're not my dad. I don't want to. It's like, she didn't care. She only cares about herself.
Yeah. And I was like, dang, girl, who
Did
raised you?
You come out of the same womb? Like, hello?
Who raised you? Oh.
So embarrassing. Even Maddox is calling her out, dude. And Maddox doesn't even care about romance or anything. She could have dated any other guy to be like, whatever.
But yeah. But he was like, this one? Really? That's your choice?
Okay. Don't fight your sister over it, but, you know, go off, I guess. The way they dueled, dude.
I love how, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you know when you side-eye someone, you're like, okay, I love that for you. Like,
the judgment.
The slick judgment. Like, okay. If you like it, I love it, I guess.
Yeah.
That's so funny. But, yeah, I just cannot imagine fighting my sister over a man. Also, I can't imagine the betrayal Jude felt when she found out that Locke was the one that was betrothed to her sister.
Yeah.
The betrayal?
And then he was playing her the whole time. And, like, the reason they were bullying her was because of him. And, like...
What can you do?
Yeah.
Besides fight him.
Exactly.
And fight her. Fight everybody, you know?
And when Locke tried to be like, I heard you guys fought over me, she was like, we didn't. We fought because we're sisters. Yeah. Okay, let's get that.
Let's calm down. Like, fought over you?
You are not all that. And it's crazy because it's like, it's not even like he's the prettiest dude out there.
Yeah.
Like, they're all pretty. Well, I mean, some of them are like weird looking creatures, but you know, the normal human-ish looking ones are pretty. So it's like, you know.
You're not that. You're not that guy.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy.
You're not that guy.
Facts. It's just so crazy. I I love when characters like him get humbled.
Mhm.
Like, oh, you thought we were fighting over you? Nah. This is solely because it's my sister. Like,
We would have fought over a hairbrush.
facts. Me and my sister core. Seriously.
And it's so cute that like after they got a fight, like they were both like sniffling and like disheveled, and then she like tried to like make her sister laugh still, and I'm like,
Sisterhood.
sisterhood.
True sisterhood.
It's so real.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Siblings in general, like, are you an only child? No.
5 siblings now, actually,
Oh my
because I have a baby half sister.
I have 6. Yay, we're in the same boat. Like, a lot of siblings. And that is like, you fight and then you just make up and you get over it. Like, me and my sister, we would fight all the time. And then we'd get done fighting and we're both like, she'd be like, do you want to go get a snack? Yeah, I want to go get a snack, girl. Let's
heck
do
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like we get along the best right after we fight, because then we like feel bad and like realize the value of each other, you know? Like,
you just feel so guilty for fighting. You're like, wow, we really need to appreciate each other more.
we need
And
a
then
new
like
perspective.
later that day, you're back fighting again.
Exactly. It's like, I take it back.
Facts. I take it back. I actually don't care. And by the way, your shirt is ugly. That's me and my sister. Like, and by the way, your outfit is so ugly. Like, and I'd be like, dang, why did I say that? That might have hurt her feelings for real. Anyways.
Dude, all the outfits they had, and I was so jealous. I'm like, I want a tailored dress, bro.
Immediately, let's bring that. And it's homecoming week. Like,
Yeah.
I just feel like I should be able to get a completely custom tailored dress for the homecoming dance this week.
Exactly. With magical properties.
Exactly. You can't have a dress without magical properties, bro. Come on.
Were there any moments that gagged you?
I know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, what are my favorite moments from the book? Oh my gosh. You know, a moment where I was like, yes, girl.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, when Jude, this is like closer to the beginning of the book, actually.
Mhm.
So it's like right after Maddox tells her, no, you can't apply for knighthood. Like, maybe after the, what is it called? Like in Frozen.
Oh, after the coronation.
Yeah, the coronation.
In Frozen.
Like in Frozen, when she was about to be crowned, the coronation.
Hey, another story about twin sisters whose parents are dead.
Anna and Elsa were not twins.
Oh, yeah.
But
you're right.
But they are
You're right.
sisters, and they do have dead parents.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was true.
Sisters. Yeah.
Sisters. You know what? Sorry, we're going to circle back to coronation, but I just feel like Taryn really forgot the whole phrase. It's sisters before misters.
Yeah.
That's the phrase.
Sisters before misters.
Girl, how do you forget the number one rule?
And I know they were like around in the 2010s too. They must have heard that. Fries before guys,
Yeah.
etc.
But all right, going back to like a moment that freaking gagged me. Dude, all right, so she just got told that she can't apply for knighthood or, you know, throw her hat in the ring and to wait until after the coronation. And, you know, so she's feeling all these intense emotions and she's very upset about it. And who does she try to take that emotion out on? Her bullies. So, like, it's right when she's telling Taryn, she's like, you shouldn't go to school today. Don't go to school today. Like, just skip the lessons today. Immediately, when I read that, I was like, what does this girl have up her
What is she about to
sleeve?
do?
Like, I was waiting for this because I love the moment in a story when somebody's getting bullied and they have that moment where it's like, wait a minute, it's time for me to get my get back.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm going to stand up to that. I don't care if it makes it worse.
exactly. And so she goes and she like completely salts all their food. And I just love this moment because like they're eating the food and they're gagging. They're like, oh, you know, what's happening? And then everybody around them that she likes that's still sitting with them, they're just like eating normally. They're looking confused. Like, I don't know. I just love that moment in a story. Like literally any story that involves bullying, when the person that's getting bullied stands up,
gets their lick back.
Gets their lick back. Like, even if it's just like a little prank like she pulled, even though her prank had them mad.
Yeah.
They were red hot. I was like, no. I was going to be like, as they should. They should be mad. No. We don't care about them.
That's another scene that pissed me off because why didn't Terrence stay home? She was all like, oh no, I'm worried about you. She definitely was not worried about Jude. Also, that was one of those scenes where it's like when Carden reveals stuff later, like, I didn't actually hate you. It's like, yeah, the Nixies wouldn't have attacked you. They're super lazy. And I'm like, okay, but how would she have known that? How would she have known? Just because she wasn't actually in danger doesn't defeat the fact that she felt like she was in danger and it looked like you wanted to kill her.
Exactly.
It's like, it turns out I didn't actually want to kill you. And I'm like, how does that solve anything? Oh, now I want to kill you because it turns out you didn't want to kill me the whole time. And I'm like,
the logic never makes sense to me.
I'm like, that's the one thing that kind of falls short there. And maybe Miss Black means for it to be that way. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But
she's probably like, you have to read more to find out what I really meant.
Or maybe she's like, yeah, this character's a piece of crap and he always will be.
Yeah.
Because, like, I read, so you know Howl's Moving Castle? Mm-hmm. That movie...
I was about to say, you're a nerd, but then I was going to say you're a dork, and it almost came out as, you're a nork.
You're a nork. Derp.
Dude, please. I'm sorry. Continue.
No, but it's based off a book by Diana Wynne Jones. And I read the book, and, like, Howl is not attractive. I mean, I don't know if he's physically attractive, but he's not. His personality sucks.
Yeah.
And he's so whiny and so annoying. And Diana was like, yeah, Howl is not an ideal man, because people were messaging her. She's like, oh, how can I find a man like Howl? And she's like, don't find a man like Howl. He sucks. What the heck? Did you not read what I wrote?
That is genuinely my favorite thing ever, because I love when that happens. When people are obsessed with a character and they romanticize a character and the author steps in and they're like, hey, did you actually read the book? Why are you romanticizing them? He's supposed to be awful.
Right.
Like,
it's
I love it.
This is a more extreme example, but it's like people that think Lolita is supposed to be a romance. It's like, that was a psychological horror written by someone who experienced similar things.
Like, hello, what exactly did you find to be a romantic aspect about that?
It's a grown man preying on a child. Like, that is not romantic.
Answer very quickly, or I'm calling the FBI. Like,
we're searching your computer files.
Immediately. Like, it's not funny, but I really do love when authors step in and tell their readers to stand up. Like, stop romanticizing the worst things.
Let's have some critical thinking.
Like, lock in. Lock in.
So overall, how would you rate the book out of 5 stars?
I honestly, I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. There were, like we said, a couple of plot holes, which maybe they're not holes. Maybe she fills them in the later books.
That's true.
Perchance. I would give this book a solid 4.7. I was going to say 4.5, but, like, I don't know. I feel like 4.7. It's interesting. I loved it. I really hate Carden. I really, 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 really hate Carden.
He is such a whiny brat,
like,
dude.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't want to rule the kingdom. Stand up. You're a grown man.
Thank you.
You're a prince, okay?
Like,
and you know none of your... First of all, the good ones are dead. Second of all, the bad ones are also dead. So, like, lock in.
What would you rate it? I definitely give it a 4.7.
Honestly, I'd say about the same. I have trouble, like, assigning numbers to things because I'm like, okay, but, like, because I like to go by, like, objective rating, but some people, like, will give numbers based off of, like, it's still somewhat subjective because it's, like, my opinion.
Yeah.
But it's, like, a 3.5 for someone else is maybe, like, a 2 for me. Like, I don't know. But, yeah, I would definitely say between the 3 and the 5 range. Like, or, I mean, above the between the 4 and 5 range.
Between
It's
4
more
and
what I
5.
mean.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. You know what? That's so valid because I felt the same thing. I was like 4.5, no 4.7. That's just based fully on my feeling. It's not like I have a set rubric.
Right.
Like, normally I just be like, oh, I'll give it a 5. Like, but I think I really am gonna give it a 4.7 because it was a great book. Just, yeah, little things that I think were maybe off or maybe mentioned once and never mentioned again. And I'm like, hey.
4.7 is a high rating, though.
Yeah, 4.7. It was good.
If someone read my book and said 4.7 out of 5 stars, I'd be like, yippee!
Yep. Facts. I agree. Like, oh no, it was good. Would you recommend it to somebody if they were like, yeah, you would?
Yeah.
They're like, what book should I read?
Like, I recommend this. I would check their preferences a little bit, but honestly, I feel like sometimes these books are harder to sell to men, but I feel like a dude could enjoy this too. Like, it's not like a chick flick, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. For sure would not say that as a chick flick. I would say, though, like, if you're not normally interested in fantasy or you don't like fantasy at all, I wouldn't even tell you to glance at it twice because it's very fantasy focused. But I loved the world building. Like, she ate.
Right.
Miss Holly, you ate with that one. Like,
it's like, if you want to give fantasy a chance,
try
that'd
it
be a
for
good
sure.
one.
This is actually my first fantasy book.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So now I'm like, I was converted. I'm like,
you want to do more fantasy?
Fantasy? Like, wait.
You know, if we want, we could try and find like a fantasy thriller, fantasy mystery thing so we can do like.
I would love that so much. Like, mystery thriller books, they have my heart. They have my soul. Like, I love romance too. Romance is really good. But give me the psychological thrillers. Yeah. Actually, I want to be scared to keep reading.
Right.
Like, I want to be nervous. And more points if they have a plot twist. So if anybody has suggestions for books like that,
let us know.
Drop them.
Because we need to know what to read next. We need to decide quick.
Exactly. Like, if you have thrillers with plot twists, you know, a little bit of fantasy mixed in, let us know for sure.
You know, there was this juvenile fiction series called like Lock and Co. I read one book of it. I think the first book. It was called The Screaming Staircase. That was like a thriller horror type thing, and had me on the edge of my seat. I'm not gonna lie.
Did they make that a show or a movie or something?
I might be misremembering because there's a similar. They might have made it a show, actually.
Okay, like, when you said that, I was like, that sounds kind of familiar.
Or maybe it's a Lock and Key.
Okay, I was going to say it sounds vaguely familiar. Then again, my memory is not all that.
Lockwood and Co. There is a show about it, though. I just remembered.
Okay, I was like, it sounds like I've seen it somewhere for sure. Then again, you know, this is random, but like, because I was thinking about books and like remembering book titles. Is there any book like that you remember from like elementary school or like middle school that was like locked in?
I read Percy Jackson so much.
Really?
I read the Junie B. Jones books. I read Ramona Quimby. There's this one series. It's like, I think it was written by Judy Blume.
You have impeccable taste. I just gotta say it.
Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing, I think it was called. That one I related to so much as an older sibling. I was like, Peter sees me. Peter.
He gets it.
And I was like the same age as the character at the time too, so that was fun.
Older siblings unite. Like, okay, but that's not what we're here for today.
Yeah.
All right, so I definitely would recommend this book. I thought it was really good. If you want to read the sequel, I'm down. If you want to, I think we should read Fourth Wing as well, though.
Yeah.
We got to. I need to know why you don't like it, and everybody else loves it.
Fourth Wing next? Be on the lookout for like the some sort of like thriller book, maybe fantasy thriller book.
Yeah.
And then read the sequel to this book.
Yeah. Let's circle back. Let's circle back. I like that idea. All right. Well, I don't know. I think it was a good book. Shout out to Miss Holly Black. Like, you go, girl. She did a great job, I feel like. And it was very interesting. Honestly, going in, I didn't know what to expect. Because, like I said, I don't read fantasy really ever. But I was pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
I was like, I low-key need more. Like, that was a good book.
And she's made, like, a lot of books. So you might like the sequel series because the romance is more forefront in there, and it's also probably better. Like, the characters are more compatible from the beginning.
Yeah, I will say, if we circle back to the sequel for this book, I need Carden to have some major character development. Like, I need to forget that he was ever a bully. And no, I don't care that he was like, well, I never really put you in actual danger. That's not the point.
We need some meat. We need some substance. We need you
to be
to have a transformation. He's a caterpillar right now, an ugly little caterpillar. He needs to be a beautiful butterfly.
Exactly. Yeah. Immediately, I need him to go into that cocoon and transform. That's all I got. Like, otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do it because I'm going to be like, oh, he bullied her. Remember that time that... See, and you know what? This is my number one problem. I love growth. Shout out to people that grow. I love personal growth.
But they still won't forget.
I do not forget. I would constantly be like, remember that time you threw dirt all in my food? Remember that time you, like, practically kidnapped me in the middle of the woods? Hey, remember that time? Like... Yeah,
it's
Dude, girl, I don't know how you're going to forget, but shout out to you.
Shout out to Jude.
Shout out. Yep.
I will always support Jude.
I'm a Jude supporter. That's my baby. A1 day one.
A1 day one. All right. Stay tuned for next episode. Disclaimer. The opinions shared by the hosts today are solely their own. They do not reflect the thoughts and opinions of Augusta University. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Love you, AU.
Peace out.